it is Pika again. Hi. So, I just wanted to talk about just giving advice to teenagers, especially in high school. Um, the thing is, the advice I'm about to give it should be given to adults as well, honestly. So, this is just my personal advice coming straight from the dome. I literally just wrote this down 5 minutes ago. All right, my first rule of advice is don't rush. When I mean that, like I said, this could be advice going to adults too, because we need it just as much as teenagers too. So when I say don't rush, that means like don't rush to do anything. Um, just don't. It's really like when I say that, like just take your time with everything. As a teenager, enjoy your teenage years, and I'm saying that as an adult with bills and enjoy your teenage years. Don't rush to do anything. Um, Even if somebody tries to tell you to rush. Like I know as a kid it's hard to really let that marinate, but just don't rush to do anything. You don't have to rush to do anything. You are a kid. You're a kid for a reason. It depends on I will say this too. It depends on what exactly you're going through. Because me as a kid, I was going through adult stuff. I had home issues and stuff like that, school issues, and but still. But just coming from a girl who was going through stuff, like going through home issues while in school. There's no rush to do anything, okay? So you shouldn't have to feel like you should be rushed to do anything. There is no rush. You're a kid. Enjoy the 4 years, all the experiences, even the bad ones. Just enjoy it. Enjoy it while it's there, because whenever it's gone, you're gonna miss it. Me myself, I don't miss shit about my high school years. I hated it. Actually, there's a lot of people I don't like, so I don't miss it. But yeah, so that actually leads into my next point, which is don't compare. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Um, in high school, though, that's all you do. All you do is want to be popular. All you do is want to, like you see a cool kid driving a motorcycle or driving up to school with a new car, and you start comparing yourself like, oh, that's what I should be doing. Do not compare yourself at all. Just because that kid has a part-time job after school, all I gotta say is new car, big payments. Don't compare yourself to anybody. Again, this could go to advice for adults too, because we need the same exact advice as just as teenagers do. Because even as adults, you still compare yourself, and you're not supposed to, because everybody has their own timeline of success. So I really do trust in divine timing. I think everything happens. Well, I feel everything happens for a reason. Again, don't compare yourself. It's really not worth it. Even if you envy somebody, for what? The thing is, you don't. On Instagram, when you go to somebody's Instagram, they're always going to post a picture of them smiling. They're not going to show you the bad things. They're not going to show you the work they had to put in just to get to that smiling picture. So don't compare yourself. You don't know what exactly took that person to get the stuff that they have. And a lot of people that you see with these new cars and they're 16 years old, their parents bought them for them. They did not buy it themselves. So again, do not compare yourself thinking that you have to get stuff that somebody else. No, you don't. Don't compare yourself in general. Even as an adult, don't even compare yourself to nobody. It's really not worth it. It's just not. Brings me to my next point. Nothing matters in the end. You won't see them after graduation. Yes, I'm being serious. I know you hear that a lot as a teenager, and adults tell you that. You guys are just like, oh, shut up. You're just saying that because you're not getting bullied right now. I understand that, because whenever I was a little kid and I was getting bullied a lot, I would always think that about that. Whenever adults would say that, I'll be like, oh, shut up. You're not the one getting bullied right now. That's how it feels. So I completely understand your reasoning and not wanting to hear that right now. But I promise you, especially whenever you walk across that stage to graduate, you're going to be very happy to not see these bum ass pictures. Not bum ass pictures. To not see these graduates after high school. You're going to be very happy because then you get to go on with your real life. And the thing is, I want to touch more base on that. When I say nothing matters in the end, because that being popular, homecoming, being prom queen, being the cool kid in school, not being the nerd, getting bullied, none of that shit matters afterwards, is what I'm trying to say. Again, this is just me personal advice. I didn't watch YouTube videos to figure this out. No, this is just me going through it to find out as an adult. None of this shit matters. Really, it doesn't. You think being prom queen really matters in college? Even if you don't want to go to college and you just want to go straight to the workforce, none of that matters. I mean, whenever you go to your 10 year anniversary, high school reunion, that's only if you go. I'm not planning on going, so I'm going to go. But still, I'm just saying nothing else matters. So, you just remember that every time somebody bullies you or puts you down because you're not prom queen or makes fun of you, just think like outside of these walls, these high school walls, none of this shit really matters. This is really a fantasy for 4 years. This really is. High school doesn't even prepare you for the workforce. It doesn't prepare you for real life. So that's why I say none of this shit matters. Oh well. Next point. Heal any scars. So after high school, I do remember this one girl I met. She came from my old job. She was 30 years old. I remember this specifically because she was crazy as hell. And she would literally bring up stuff from high school. And I can tell, and you can just tell when somebody hasn't healed from their scars. That's why I say heal from your scars. And I mean that from the bottom of my heart. From any of the bullying you endured in high school, any relationship failure you endured in high school, heal from those scars. Because if you be like her and carry that shit until you're 30 years old, people gonna look at you crazy as hell. So you still dwelling on that, you know what I mean? And I'm not even making fun of her. I'm just saying heal that, because that really does affect your mental health. Yeah, all that bullying, all the relationship rejection, all that rejection in high school, all that I didn't win in prom queen, I didn't get into the club, that's all going to affect you. There's some people where it doesn't, actually there's a lot of people it does not even affect them. Like me, when I graduated, I was literally walked across the stage 4.0, bye bitch, bye. The fuck? Because I'm y'all bullied me in high school for being a nerd, but yet I'm literally graduating with 4.0 and y'all still got to go to summer school just to get the diploma. You see what I mean? That's why I keep saying none of this shit matters. So if somebody makes fun of you, it doesn't fucking matter. It really don't. I know at the time it makes you feel bad because you're in high school and you're a kid and you have to deal with this shit right now. I'm telling you, none of these niggas matter. Okay, cool. None of them. Especially when you become successful after high school, it really don't matter. You really are gonna have bitches throwing up on themselves. They're gonna be shitting on themselves, shitting bricks. Period. So, which brings me to my next point. If you don't go to college, you're not a failure. It's really that simple. If you do not go to college, you're not a failure. I know what your parents are probably telling you. If you have the strict parents that I had growing up that tells you, oh, if you're not a doctor or lawyer, then what are you doing? You're not a failure. I know people, dude, and I bring this up a lot. There was this, I watched Denzel Washington's speech at a college graduation. He is an amazing, intelligent, most famous actor of today, right? He had a 1.8 GPA. Let that sink in. The most famous Black American actor you see on TV today had a 1.8 GPA. The most successful. That's what I'm saying. You are looking at what the stuff is on paper. I know colleges see what's on paper, your SAT scores, what was that other test? I forgot the other big test you're supposed to take. OCCT, I believe that's what it's called. I think that's just in Oklahoma, but still. I'm losing my lighting because it's sunset now, but I'll just move you guys up. Yeah, you can still see me. I don't care. Okay, so, but yeah, any big tests, I know colleges see the scores. They just see you as a number, and that's the sad part. Colleges see you as a number, they don't see you as a damn person. They do not. So, like I said, if you are not going to go to college, you are not a failure. If you want to go straight from high school to the workforce, you're still not a failure. Like, literally, I know what your parents are saying. Oh, well, we want a doctor. We want a lawyer in the family. But ask them. Really ask them. Really look them in the face and ask them. So, I understand you want a doctor, a lawyer, whatever. So tell me exactly, why weren't you one? Oh, mic drop. Oh, they can't answer that. That's what I'm saying. If you didn't go to college, you're not a failure. I just want you to really think about something. If your parents didn't do it, don't even let it roll off your shoulder. Because if your parents didn't even do it, they can't say shit. That's all I gotta say. Period. All right, move to like a better location so you can see me better. Okay, so, right. My next point, no one cares if you're popular in high school. I said this earlier. No one cares, bro. In the real world, in real life, no one cares about that. No one really gives a damn. You really gonna go to college talking about, yeah, I was prom queen. Guess what? The professor's gonna look at you like you're dumb, because you are. And they're gonna look at you. They're gonna look at you and be like, okay, a room full of 200 plus students, because that's how much students are in college, in one classroom, 200 plus students, and you coming into the classroom like, I was a prom queen in high school. No one cares. Babe, this is college. Congratulations, not a hater. Kudos to you, but nobody gives a fuck about that. Anyway, yeah, if you were a jock in high school, nobody cares. Nobody cares in real life. Like I said, out of these walls of high school, no one cares about none of that. No one cares about your status. Again, colleges just see what they see on paper, which is your SAT scores or any big test scores that you had. That's all they care about. They don't give a damn. They don't care. I'm sorry, they just don't. I really don't care. And not even, like I said, if you don't go to college, you just go straight to the workforce. In real life, when you go to apply for a job, please don't put the damn prom queen or homecoming queen on your damn resume. You look dumb. No one cares. It's nice to look good around the job, I guess, if you want to parade that around. Or, if you want to, I guess if you're going into like a job that requires like the beauty department, like you're applying for Victoria's Secret or Pink or Bath and Body Works, like the beauty jobs, stuff like that. Cool. I still wouldn't put it on my resume. I just feel like you look really dumb, especially if you graduate with the 4.0. You really just don't be dumb. No one cares. So next point, be yourself. That is a big one. That's something. These are all the points I wish I had this advice when I was a teenager, because I was literally mentally like, oof. Be yourself. Please don't try to be anybody else. I know you want to fit in. I know you want to be popular. It's really not worth it. It's really not worth it. Like, I promise you. Because the thing is, I used to even talk to the popular kids. Like, I was actually friends with them. It's funny because everybody knew my name too. So it was, But the thing is, it's like, even the popular kids I talked to even said that they hated being popular. Because there was this girl that I went to school with. Beautiful girl, right? She, she had the body, she had the face. Every man wanted her, blah, 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 blah. I literally had a talk with her. She was the most nicest girl. That's the thing I did like about her. She was popular, but she also had a fucking personality. She was not a Regina George, but she was like a mix of, she was a Katie Heron. So, yeah. She was very nice. She did talk to me about it. She was like, yeah, I just feel like I can't make a mistake and stuff like that. And I was like, I'd rather not even have that kind of pressure on me, because first of all, I don't even like none of you niggas that go here to even try to impress y'all, to put makeup on every single day, do my hair every single day, to pretend to be something I'm not, just to be popular, just to fit in. That's what I gotta do. I'm naturally beautiful. I don't have to do all that. Like I said, be yourself. Like I said, none of this will matter. After 4 years, I know it's 4 long-ass years. I know that, but it won't matter after the 4 years, I promise. You guys are going to graduate and never see each other again. When you guys do see each other, you guys are bump into each other at a convenience store, a local grocery store, or probably work at the same job. But will you guys actually really talk and be friends and stuff like that? Probably not. Because you're adults now. You're not kids anymore. You don't have to see each other 5 days a week anymore. You're not stuck in a classroom. This is real life. We pay bills, babe. We pay bills. That's all you should really care about is your money. Your shmoney, period. What else are you doing? Okay, so the next one is my biggest one because I do it all the time. Mind your damn business. So that's all you have to do. Really, in high school, it's really best to mind your business. And that's something my older sister actually told me. Going into middle school, she told me that. She said, just mind your business. If it doesn't involve you, just stay out of it. I know everybody wants to rush to see the school fight. Mind your business. Go to class. This is coming from a nerd. Okay? Mind your damn business. Go to class. That's really what it. Just mind your damn business. Period. Like, it does not involve you. Why does it matter? It doesn't matter who is dating who is on Facebook official with who is Instagram official with who. Mind your damn business. It doesn't matter. Worry about you. Worry about graduating. Like I said, I know a lot of people that are making fun of me because I was graduating as the nerd, but yet had to go to summer school just to get their diploma because their dumbass was skipping school, trying to stay popular, and was not even focused the whole 4 years. And then got mad at everybody else because they got held back. Mind your damn business. Anyway, next one is keep your circle small. Don't have a clique. Myself, I am a social butterfly. I talk to everybody. I don't care. I don't discriminate. But keep your circle small. Like, you can't, having those big cliques, again, try to fit in, try to be popular. I get it, whatever, whoop-de-woo. It's not cute. No one cares. Like, literally, no one cares. Keep your circle small. Most likely, more than half of your friends are talking shit about you behind your back anyways. Keep your circle small. You can't even trust them hoes. You can't trust, you can just don't. You just can't. Like, they're probably, sleeping with your boyfriend, or trying to text your boyfriend, or trying to make sure you lose prom queen because they want to win prom queen or win homecoming queen. So, like I said, they're always plotting behind your back. So just keep your circle small, Last one I have is love yourself. Love yourself. Like I said, this could go to adults too. Love your damn self. Like I said, if you don't have to fit in to be nobody. I was a nerd. I graduated as a nerd. I am proud to be a nerd. Okay, I love Harry Potter. I love Twilight. Made good grades. I'm still am that bitch. Period. To this day, like literally. And I have all this as a nerd. You see what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter because at the end of the day, you can still be successful in real life, but you have to love yourself. You have to love yourself. Put yourself first, regardless. And that's as a teenager, that's as an adult. Just do it all your life. Love yourself. If somebody makes fun of you, still love yourself. It don't matter if you're a nerd, if you're not the prettiest girl, you're not the flyest guy. You can still love yourself. Find a talent. Everybody has a talent. You have a talent. You just haven't found it yet. Find a passion. Everybody has a passion for something. You just haven't found it yet. But that is my advice that I wish that was given to me as a teenager growing up and as an adult, period, because we need it too. But if you just make sure to like, subscribe, comment the content you want to see, and bye.